Welcome back, everybody. So I haven't posted in a couple of weeks, basically like a month already, and I just thought I would show you guys what I've been up to. I've been up to a lot of stuff, and as you guys can see, here is the vintage race mower project. The last time I posted anything about this was about 3 months ago, so a pretty good while. And the last time that I posted was that video of the engine that I actually bought for it. It was a 5 horsepower engine, and it was pretty slow. And over time, I needed a lot of parts to make it work, and I just kind of let the mower sit in the side of my garage. It was in the corner, and I just never touched it, and that's where I left off. But just about a week ago, I pulled it back out because I wanted to start again. And if you guys don't know, I actually run a small engine repair business. I do a lot of small engine repairs, blowers, snow blowers, stuff like that, lawnmowers. But somebody brought me a power washer that they just actually gave me it for free. The pump didn't work, but the engine was good. And here you guys can see, this is the engine. It's a 6.5 horse British Stratton, so it's a really good engine. And this was just like a really exciting thing for me because if you guys didn't know, I also sold my go-kart, but the engine on that go-kart was really bad. But yeah, I kept the torque converter, and it actually fit on this engine perfectly. Everything aligned up onto this frame, and I guess it was going perfectly this time. So here's the gas tank that I'm using. It's from a snowblower, and I'm going to show you guys how the whole fuel system works. So here is the gas line right here. So this is where your gas is going to come through. It comes up here. Let me show you guys. It comes up here. This is under the seat, by the way. So it comes up here. It comes over here, and I actually added a fuel pump on here that I got from a lawnmower. From one of my customers that we just had it junk because the engine was junk and they didn't want to spend money on it. So yeah, I got this fuel pump. It's a McKinney fuel pump, and here's the inlet. So this is where your gas comes through. This is our actual like air line, which pumps the air to actually pump the fuel. So this air line, I actually just hooked it up to the valve cover. This valve cover was hooked up to the air filter, so I disconnected that and hooked it up to here. So right here, basically when you pull the engine, it pretty much pumps air through here, and it's gonna pump the fuel pump. So yeah, you have your gas coming through, and it's gonna come out through here. This goes over here to this fuel filter, and it goes to your carburetor. So yeah, it's a pretty simple setup on the fuel pump. Now over here, I did make a small running board. I still have to do the other side for your left foot, but this is the actual right foot pedal, and this is how your throttle is hooked up. So I have this spring right here just to sort of help it pull back right away. So if you guys can see here, you press the gas pedal, and it actually moves the governor right there, or your carburetor, as you guys can see right there. So this is pretty much your throttle. You can go slow too, slow or fast. So yeah, it's a really nice throttle setup. What I pretty much did is, this is actually the original foot pedal from the lawnmower, when it actually was a lawnmower before. So I got this cable and made a little groove in here. I hooked up that cable. The cable feeds up to here to the engine. I mounted it up right there, and this pretty much just hooks up to your governor, and it's a really simple setup. The steering. Here's the steering setup. This is your frame right here. Yesterday I actually just finished the steering pretty much. I got these 2 pieces of sleeve right here, and then this is the original wheels as well. So it's just pretty much this wheel that goes in here, and I got these sleeves that fit right over the top of this. All I have to do now is put a clip right there and a clip right here, but they go inside of this little sleeve. And what I did is I made this bar right here that hooks up to the other sleeve. So this is pretty much your linkage for your turning. And then over here, back here, you have your small arm sticking out where you can actually hook up like a tie rod. In this case, I just used a pipe. So pretty much when you turn one wheel, let me turn this wheel and you guys are gonna see. When you turn one wheel, it turns the other. So this is all hooked up to one linkage right there. And then from here, this is the original steering wheel from when it was a lawnmower. And so yeah, so I made these 2 brackets right here that go over the top of this as well. And then it pretty much mounts this little thingy, and then it comes up here, and there's this little gear that just goes to your steering wheel. But this goes down there from the steering wheel, comes down here, and when you turn this, it actually turns this sideways, so it moves this bar. Let me show you guys. As you guys can see right there, I'm moving the wheels right now, and it's moving that bar. So it's a pretty simple setup as well. And then over here, I just added these 2 braces right here. It's really strong. You can actually lift up the whole thing. So yeah, you can lift up the whole thing. But yeah, everything is set up nicely. I really just feel like I owed you guys a video on what I did with this, because like I said, it was just sitting in the corner of my shop in my garage, and I never really made a video. And I just left you guys on hold from there. But anyways, if you guys like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.